Okay, so you've made a great educational video. It has students that are trained to watch it, good audio, good video, limited time length, single topic. You've also provided it via Google Drive or YouTube or a USB drive or something to the students. So you've made great stuff and you've provided it to the students. Now what? Seriously, now what? How do we make sure that students are learning from this video? How do we make sure that students aren't just letting it roll or not having it roll at all? How do you know if the student is accessing that video? How do you know what the student's getting out of that video? Well, there are actually a variety of ways to do this. Among them, and the best way in my opinion, insert interaction. Interaction means the video plays and at a certain point it stops and the student has to do something before the video continues. Now, you can do this with something like Pear Deck. You can do this with Play Pause It. You can do this with my favorite, Edie Puzzle. Now, I'm not being paid by Edie Puzzle to promote their product. I don't even get a free t-shirt. Thank you, Kim. But in this case, Edie Puzzle is great because all you do is take any video that you can find on the internet, whether it's somebody else's that you found off the internet or whether it's your own, and you put it into Edie Puzzle, and a very quick thing comes up and allows you to put in your own questions, or it allows you to put documents in, or it allows you to put extra pictures in, or it allows you to put titles in. It allows you to do a variety of things that help students stay focused. For me, in my math videos, because of course math videos are by their nature riveting watching. Okay, but I always put a stop in anywhere between 45 seconds to a minute and a half, which means I'm going to end up with somewhere between 3 to 4 questions per video. And the advantage of that is every little bit the video stops, the student must interact with it before that video can continue. And now I know that the student is at least interacting that number of times. Additionally, those interactions can be questions that are open-ended, it could be questions that are multiple choice, could be questions that are free response, or it could be something where I give them a video, or I give them a document, or I have them write something out on a piece of paper that I have them submit later, or a link to a Google form. All of these things can be added into an Edie Puzzle, which is just a video with interaction in it. And the other advantage to this is that Edie Puzzle tracks exactly how much time a student has watched that video. It also will track, did they go back and rewatch a section? It'll grade it for you if it's not the open response section so that you know, did the student get that question at the end of that area right or not? So the idea here is it's collecting a great deal of data on what that student is doing with that video. Now, there are advantages and disadvantages. For me, I always set it so that the student cannot skip forward, so that at minimum, I know the video has played even if they did or did not pay attention to it. But again, that's why I space my interactions in regular sections. But also, I can see when they're doing it. Is it a student that's doing it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Or is it a student that's doing it at 10:30 at night after the volleyball bus gets back? Or are they doing it at 11 o'clock at night after they've put their family to bed or gotten off work? If I can see patterns in the way that a student is doing their Edie Puzzle, I can also interact with that student and as the teacher provide some flexibility that maybe that student needs during a sports season, during a work season, or when they have a family need that needs addressed. Those are taking video way beyond, I made the video, you watch the video. If that's our attitude to video, it's not going to work. It's still a relationship through the lens with the student, and it requires us getting feedback from the student, whether it's collected data, which done automatically, or whether it's response data like reflection points like the whisk method from Crystal Kirch. Any of those things allow us to use video in a way that is interactive. And that's going to be a key component to using video for education and learning is making sure that video is not a one-way street, but a two-way street. So as we finish up this video series, and as we finish up Ed Puzzle, understand that it's not about the video. It's about the learning, and it's about the relationship.